Everything they build will fall. That's my poor imitation of Apocalypse.
Everything they built will fall!
What's up, guys? This is Bat Van Dam with a movie review on X-Men Apocalypse. I apologize for this shitty background. I tried to go to a shop and take some good printouts just so that I can decorate this, but this is what I get. See, this is what I get. So I thought it's better to leave it just like that. So, yeah. Apology once again. X-Men Apocalypse, directed by Bryan Singer, is the eighth film in the X-Men series, starring James McAvoy as Charles Xavier, Michael Fassbender as Magneto, Jennifer Lawrence as Mystique, Oscar Isaac as Apocalypse, and the list goes on. From all the trailers, we've seen that Apocalypse, an ancient mutant, also known as the First Mutant, wants to obliterate the entire world with the help of his four horsemen in order to form a new one. Now the X-Men have to save the world by stopping Apocalypse and his four horsemen. And I'm happy to say that this was a decently good superhero movie. I had no expectations of any sort before watching this movie because I am not the greatest or the biggest X-Men fan in the world. And I'm glad that it didn't disappoint me. The movie starts with an introduction to Apocalypse and introductions to various other characters. I liked the intros, especially Scott's and Jean Grey's. Let's talk about some of the characters in this movie. Apocalypse, played by Oscar Isaac, as we all know, is the villain in this movie. Few months back, when the first look of Apocalypse was released on the internet, people started criticizing by saying on how bad it was looking. As always. In my opinion, he looked good as Apocalypse. His costume was good. His makeup was good. I liked what they did with his voice. His voice was dark and ominous. Everything they build will fall! I still can't do that. But it's not the acting or the way he looked or the way he sounded that bothered me. The thing that bothered me was Apocalypse didn't have enough character development in this movie. I think they should have spent more time in explaining his past and developing his character. We also have Michael Fassbender as Magneto. His storyline was my favorite of all the storylines in the movie. His acting was good and his character development was great. They should have done the same with Apocalypse. This is his third film as Magneto and he's doing a great job. Even James McAvoy and Jennifer Lawrence did a great job. Quicksilver is also in this movie. When I say Quicksilver, it reminds me of that slow-mo scene in Days of Future Past. There's a similar scene in this movie too. Damn, it's so good. Just one word, he's badass. We also have Scott, Nightcrawler and Jean Grey as young mutants in this movie. I'm not gonna say anything about these characters, but just one thing. There's this scene in the climax where Jean Grey gets too powerful. That was a very good scene. Guys, if you've seen the final trailer, we all know that Wolverine is also in the movie. He's there for a small part and it's disappointing. Not the part he's in, that scene is very awesome, but the fact that he was revealed in the final trailer. I think the movie promoters should understand the fact that we audience don't need everything in the trailer, because if they hadn't shown him in the final trailer, it would have been a moment of surprise for me while watching the movie. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 did that, Batman v Superman did that, and now this movie. So for the final time, please save something for the movie. Don't show everything in the trailers. Coming back, the movie might feel a bit slow at the beginning, but it picks up as it progresses. There was some great humor at places you won't expect. To show a lot of power in the movie, a lot of visual effects were used. The story was simple and well executed. The action could have been a little bit better. There is a post-credit scene and it wasn't that great. But still, there is a post-credit scene, so watch it and leave. It's good to see many people waiting for post-credit scenes. I remember 2 years back, me and my friends used to be the only ones waiting for these post-credit scenes. So in the end, guys, this was a good film. Not the greatest, but a good film with a good story, good acting, and some comedy. And I'm gonna give this movie 4 out of 5 bats. So guys, if you've seen the movie, tell me how you felt about it in the comments below. And who is your favorite X-Men character? My favorite is Jean Grey. If you liked this video, please leave a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe for more. This is Batman Dam, vanishing.